Greetings, humans. I'm Andy. And I'm George. And this is Couscous. And welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. Right. Talk about a lot of hype. So, Irreversible Mechanism is the first full-on tech death band I ever heard. Wasn't that Vervum? No. I heard Irreversible Mechanism before Vervum, okay. And it was when they had only released their debut album, Infinite Fields, and I found out about them because one of the band members literally messaged me. Yes, this is our song. It was Into the Void, I think, which I still remember the opening orchestral line to that. That was brilliant. But then the follow-up. Yeah, and then Immersion, their second album, has become... Back then, when it came out, which I think was like 2018, 2019, was one of my favorite tech death albums, and stays one of my tech death favorites to date, despite the fact that since then I've heard dozens, if not hundreds, of tech death releases since. I think for me too, aside from maybe the newest stuff from Rivers of Nile, Immersion from this band remains the number one technical death metal album, and it's been 5 or 6 years since. That one was 2018, 2019, I don't remember exactly, and I still had it on, I was jamming it like yesterday. I listened to that stuff a lot. So, Cain's Embrace, new single. They've probably got a new album coming in the relatively near future. There's a celestial object on screen and I don't know what's happening and I'm full of hype. Are you ready? No. Way to kick it off. What are you doing? The drums. Okay. Where is this going? I don't have the first idea what just happened. That took me for such a loop. That was such a curveball. This is definitely a well thought out decisions of wanting to subvert expectations. Yeah, for whomever may have already heard the band. This song on its own is not technical death metal. No. So that's the first thing is, I walked into this with a strong tech death expectation. Yeah. I was waiting for blast beats and filthy vocals. Especially given that it's called Cain's Embrace. And Cain in like religious stuff is like vengeance and resentment and a person, like a character that's a criminal, right? So I was really expecting that visceral rage that they had in previous songs. Now, to be fair, their debut album and their second album sounded nothing alike. Yes. The only thing they had in common was the fact that they were technical death metal and fast and blast beat driven. I feel like what's common between those and what's still the case here is the way they write lead melodies. Probably. Yeah. The way they write lead melodies seems pretty consistent. Yeah, I actually am hearing evolution in this. Yeah. But the overall atmosphere, the production, and everything else is so different. This, to me, is kind of doom to some degree. Yes. Some psychedelic vibes, but, you know, not sludgy and stonery like that type of stuff usually are. And it also reminds me of Omega Infinity because of course it does. Yeah. It's a long, relatively droning song with lots of cosmic motifs on screen. Yeah. So like check out Jupiter by Omega Infinity if you want to see what I'm on about. But oh my god, you know what else it reminded me of? In terms of the like dry, monotone aesthetic? Fractal Universe. I don't know them. Do you remember that band? I remember of them. I don't know them well enough. I think they were more technical and yeah. But vibe-wise and in sound, it has this like progressive, experimental, weird, strange, cosmic aesthetic. Mm-hmm. They kind of had that as well. Yeah, but we get none of the technicality. We don't really get scream vocals. We get like some grit on the vocals. Yeah, we get the more distorted stuff, but it's always starting clean and growing into more distortion. Yeah. And it never goes into a full-on growl. And it feels more anguish than angry. Yeah. So to think of it as Cain's Embrace trying to connect it again with the concept, it's more like when a vengeful tendency kind of starts to emerge rather than when you're totally engulfed in it. The other thing I'm actually wondering is whether it's actually playing on Cain from the Bible, or if Cain to them means something else entirely, because the imagery was all cosmic and planets and stuff. So I'm not willing to make any leaps of what this is about conceptually now. Yeah, I fucking love it. And the other thing I wanted to say is, this song isn't tech death. But it sounds like it belongs on a tech death album. Yeah, it doesn't really tell me what I'm about to hear if they drop a full album. I don't know what to expect. I would say if they were to drop an album where the average song is kind of like this, that would be a step down for me from what they've done before. Yeah. But we like blast beats. Yeah, we do. We like blast beats and angry shit. But I do feel like it's also a step up in a way to change direction again. Except they've already changed direction. Yeah. With this one. Yeah. So, yeah. We'll see. This is really intriguing. And if there's more stuff coming, I cannot wait to see what else is coming. Are we done here? No. So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpse is out.